Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves who are on this journey to love. And so, all my messages go from one to the next, and they are all based on basically messages that come from our higher selves. And I do divine love healing, and I also do a divine love crystal grid, which I was guided to set up for me and my twin to help us into our union on the Lion's Gate. And then I was guided to put it out for everyone and start this channel. And I do healing and readings for people. Anyway, and so I've recently started channeling divine love letters from your twins, which has been a new kind of evolvement, let's say. And so what I wanted to share today is just how the universe responds to us to keep us on track. Because yesterday I shared a bit about my journey. Now, this is why it's so amazing. Because yesterday I shared a bit about the fact that my twin, for us it's very much around, I know that for our union it's a lot around sexual healing and like breaking down templates of, what's been going on before around sex. Because I guess in today, you might want to say, he's very heavily into the adult sex scene and all of that. Well, today, this week I'm helping my friend with her triplets. And again, very symbolic, the divine energy, the triplet energy. And every single day, they wear clothes that are giving me, you get your signs everywhere. But the first day I came down and they all had foxes on. Now, I say every day to use the power of the fox to help you all come into your unions, because the fox and the fox medicine, when you invoke it, basically allows you to get through any situation in order to come home, because the fox is very cunning. And so my guidance is every day invoke the power of the fox to help get you out of situations and help my twin out of situations. So the first day I'm here, they're all wearing foxes. Foxes t-shirts, foxes hats, foxes. Yesterday I said about the anchor and the ships. So today I'm getting them ready, and yesterday they had pandas on their nappies. So pandas we've had as a message ages ago, which is all about unconditional love. Today, remembering yesterday the message was about the ships and the anchor, and you have to be the anchor for their love. Today their nappies had anchors on. And I was like, said to my friend, I was like, they've got different nappies. Where are the other nappies? And she was like, oh yeah, I don't know why. I just bought these new ones. Anyway, so this is what I mean. It's just so funny. So this morning, I've just come onto my friend's iPad. And she's linked into this, basically the Daily Mail online, which is a really crap paper here. But anyway, so but basically what's happened overnight, or it's just come to the UK, is that Hugh Hefner, who is obviously the Playboy mansion guy, has passed away. And so I was like, oh my God, because obviously, again, this is symbolic of saying, okay, considering that I was sort of guided to put that message out about my story and a bit about, what happened with me and my twin. And then this morning, the death of the Playboy, the ultimate Playboy, right? And so in this as well, not only this, but when I'm scrolling down, his wife's name is Crystal, and I do a crystal grid. So if you join the crystal grid, you actually receive a piece of rose quartz. But not only that, Belinda Carlisle, we have had many songs from Belinda Carlisle, because she sings Eternal Flame. I think is it Eternal Flame? No, it was Circle in the Sand, and other songs that have come through in people's healings. Now, what's underneath it is I woke up to this sad news, right? And not only that, but there's just so much symbology all the way through this, because it's all about knowing that, you were created together as a twin flame, and that Belinda Carlisle's initials is BC, right? Before, I think in the Bible and everything about that is before Christ, right? Which is exactly what you are as a twin flame, created together, eons and eons and eons and eons and eons ago. And so, not only that, but then I was scrolling down, I'm like, no way, his wife's called Crystal. And then, not only that, but his child one is called David, which is the Star of David, Divine Union, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine. And one of them is called Marston. So it's actually the initials, the DM as well. So I was like, okay, well, I guess it's saying that, you know, there's a rebirth, you know, that we're definitely ending those kind of, that's definitely a nod to me around that the message yesterday was around, you got to, because that's the other thing, if you think around, you know, quite a lot of people would say, oh, that's amazing, you're in an open relationship, you can do what you want, you can, you know, have as many partners as you want, and, you know, all of those things, which for a while, yeah, that's great, right? Probably you kind of think, yeah, that's brilliant. But at the same time, if you really, when that happened to me, I obviously thought there was something that I wasn't good enough for him, right? Which is why he didn't want to have me. But of course that's not right at all, because actually he was saving me from myself, because I was the sort of, you know, I was quite a, you know, I would have been easily led down that path, right? And he said, and he was very adamant that I was, you know, that basically he always said, no, you're too good and all this stuff, right? Which I was kind of like, what? Anyway, so, which is why, this is what I say, always look for the, what the universe is trying to tell you, right? Because the universe will want to give you signs and messages, and your twin spirit will want to give you signs and confirmations and everything for your journey. The other thing is that, you know, the message about these love letters, right? So somebody came to me and said, will you channel one from me to him and then one from him to me? And so I'm going to read them out, because again, I mean, it's just so cute, especially because all of the healings yesterday were about, you know, over the last few days, it's very much seeing them as children, and seeing them as children together. And so why this is so cute, right, is because basically I'll read you the letters and then I'll tell you what she sent back to me. So, you are my angel of, this is her to him. You are my angel of light, the one that brought me home to myself, knowing the innermost parts of me, of my heart. That is what you have given me, shining a light on the parts of me that I needed to love, just as I know you love all of me. That is why I adore you and know that our love is eternal and is so beautiful and tender and caring and everything that I've ever wanted. You are everything that I've dreamed of and wanted for my life, for our life together. You opened up possibilities for me to see a way of life that we can be truly happy together. You changed my view of me, of my view on what's important. I know now that I am important and our love is important. We are meant to be together. We are each other's home, like the oyster and the shell making a pearl. You and me, we are the pearl, the essence of all life, the pearl of the universe. Our love is real. Well, I've just realised that there was a black cat that came into the front door yesterday, and my friend started saying, hello, Pearl. And I was like, who's Pearl? And then I looked down, there was this tiny little black cat. So again, just, you know, it's quite amazing really. But, you know, black cat symbolic of good luck, good fortune, you know, all of that stuff. So what a gorgeous letter. So that was her letter to him. Then his letter to her was that all I want for Christmas is you, on top of my Christmas tree, on top of my Christmas pudding, and in my Christmas cracker. You are the best gift that I could have ever been given. I feel like a little kid who asks for a bike for Christmas and finds out he gets not just a bike, but a scrambler bike with an engine, real horsepower engine. Can you imagine the delight in that? Beyond my wildest dreams, beyond anything that I could ever have imagined. This has taken love to a whole other level. You surprised the hell out of me in a really, really good way. But like the little boy, the present was too good. I was afraid to ride it. But I'm getting my power. I'm getting my strength. I know that I'm not going to fall off. And if I do, I can get back on again. Trust me, this man is definitely coming for you. Because you are my person, my love. You are the one who makes my engine tick. Well, I mean, just so cool. But the coolest thing about this is I hear back from the lady, right? And she says, No way. That is so lovely because they actually are childhood friends together. So how gorgeous is that? And she says, you know, I've I find it really difficult to put into words like how I feel about him. But when I when I read the email, that is how I feel about him. But I haven't been able to express it in words. So she was like, and the fact that it's the children reference, because that's exactly how, you know, he is with her. So hang on, I'm just going to read the email that she sent back. Because again, it's just, you know, this is what I mean. This is what I mean about everything evolving. Because for me, I'm just like, no way, that's just so cool. Because he was like, I remember this letter because he was very giddy and excited. And like, you know, saying about Christmas, and I can feel that energy of excited, childlike energy. So as she says, Nikki, 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 you are so sweet. The letters are so well written and sound exactly like my DM and I. It's funny because I usually have trouble getting my thoughts on paper, but your letter goes hand in hand with what I say about my DM and I. His letter to me is so sweet and makes me so cheerful to see his inner child side coming out. The Christmas reference, because especially since I've known him since childhood. Oh, that just makes me so happy. So just how gorgeous. Another healing that I did yesterday, I saw him rowing a boat in a lake by forest. And then I saw him putting a necklace on her in the boat. And she comes back to me and she said, how did you know that? Because he kayaks on a lake in a forest. And they've been on the boat together. And this is why, I was like, well, I don't know. I just tell you what I see. And I see the things what your energy shows me. And so this is what I mean. This is why I can see that we're so evolving in every single one of us, every single one. I mean, the things that I can see, how quickly I hear it now. It's like, bam, they're straight away there. And that's what's so amazing. So I can, over the months, I can see that that they're wanting to communicate. They were like literally kind of really eager to do it, because especially this one where he was like, I feel like a kid at Christmas and da-da-da, and it's so exciting. And that's how I felt that energy, right? So just trust, right? Because I've had lots of emails from people saying, I'm giving up. This is, I've lost all hope, right? The point is that you can never give up because you are always connected by the heart. But what you absolutely must do is not try. That's the biggest thing. You have to let go. So when people say, I need to let go, I'm like, yeah, you absolutely do have to let go. Because if you are constantly trying, you're not letting the universe and the energy flow between you. It's about trusting. It's about moving out of the feeling that you have to do anything to just trusting in that it will happen in the right time for you, right? And just move into the space of knowing, right? Just knowing beyond any doubt. So somebody has just put a comment on a song, and it says, Don't Give Up on Us by David Soul. Now, funny enough, I think 3 people have sent me this song now over the last couple of days. So this is the song, Don't Give Up on Us, Baby by David Soul. And David is the sign of Star of David, divine union, divine feminine, divine masculine. So there you go. A beautiful message again. And just remember, we are all evolving into more of who we are truly meant to be. So trust in that journey. And I've literally just got a message from somebody saying the French charms. And remember, yesterday's message is all about the city of love and Paris. So just remember, we are all on this journey together. All right, take care. Bye.